Wednesdays is my favourite day of the week. It's Wonder News, everyday positivity, celebrating with you, the people, the amazing people on earth who make earth amazing for people. Do you have someone who has made your earth or your world amazing? Is it someone that's helped you arrive in a new home, someone who's invited you to a group, or is it someone in the community that you think, God, they work tirelessly? Into my sphere came this one for you this week. This is, basically, I always think Wonder News is this reminder that humans are amazing. Like, humans are amazing. Look at what we're doing for each other. It's amazing. This one is sort of there's a branch in my hometown of Manchester, and I wanted to share it with you. So I discovered this charity called Bookbanks, and it creates like pop-up stalls of free books inside food banks. So, when people go to a food bank to get themselves food support, so finding like meals so that they can afford meals and things like that. Now they can also pick up books as well to keep, to read, to share, whatever it is. The founder, Emily Rhodes, someone who used to sell books and write and things like that, she was volunteering at her local food bank in northeast London, and she recognised that the people in the food bank queue were waiting ages and did not really have much social interaction. So she thought if she put some books in the space, that would spark conversation, give people comfort, bring people together. And so last year, in June 2024, she launched Bookbanks as a charity. So they started off in London and now they're all over the UK. They've got 6 different places like London, Manchester and Norfolk, and we've got one here as well. And it's having like this huge effect. So people who go to the food banks now say that book banks help change the way that they feel about visiting the food banks. Because you can imagine, can't you? Sometimes if you are low on food or you're struggling, there's a little bit of shame that sits around that. It's hard to go to a food bank. It's like, oh, I've got to stand in the queue and, but the books at the food bank, it's quite hard to say all that together, isn't it? The books at the food bank are really helping to relieve some of this stressful, demoralising process into something a bit more hopeful and social. There's a lady said that she takes books home weekly and it's become home for her, not just a food stop. There was another lady who says that her children now read the books they wouldn't have all otherwise had access to, which is amazing. So there's lots of impact that it's happening. And the reason I know about this particularly is because I saw a story about Ed Caesar, who's the guy that runs the Manchester branch. And he ran a marathon this last week, raising £7,000 for Bookbanks. And it's that thing that when you start something off like this, it's like, yes, maybe we're only giving out 50 books a week, he says, but people know we'll be there and a community is forming. So they're right at the start of the journey. But this is what I mean when I say I really think that when you see a little problem in the world and you go, right, well, why don't I just try and solve that with something that I love? I think that can really drive purpose for you and it can really drive joy for other people. So if you know anyone who has set something up from nothing, or you're like, this person has really helped the community, but they do it in such small ways and it's almost unnoticeable, but I want to share their journey, then please send me an email. It's kate@everydaypositivity.com, kate@everydaypositivity.com. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, you can be at the Everyday Positivity Hangout this weekend. All you have to do is go to the Facebook group Everyday Positivity with Kate Cocker, or sign up via Patreon, patreon.com/Everyday Positivity. I think we're going to pick up on this procrastination journey that we're on and see how you are doing with your ability to get things done. It's hard, isn't it? All right, I'll see you then. Have a great day. And remember, you have 100% got this.